yeah, what's good, my little dumperoonies? How are you on this beautiful? Folks, are we in fall? Did we make it? Are we there?
Oh, today. Is it today? Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it doesn't matter because the weather, it is a changing. The leaves, they are falling, and the voicemail dump truck is crushing those leaves, rolling into your neighborhood on this beautiful Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Oh, it feels good to be kissing summer goodbye. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on your way out, you miserable season. How is everybody doing on this voicemail dump truck? Mr. Dan Reichert, what is good?
Everything's great. Loving things.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you're happy. I'm happy you're happy. Jeff Grubb, how are you?
I'm doing good. Right before the show started, like right before Dan went to go get his drink, and he came back and he had this energy like he should be wearing a robe, like a robe energy guy.
I got a shipping notification that my new robe that I bought,
there it is,
a very fancy robe, is on the way here, and you can get it monogrammed.
Robe. Yes.
Yeah. I got a fancy robe. I might start wearing it on content, and you can get a monogrammed thing there. And I had to just say Dan since it's three letters.
A guy that wears a robe at a party. Yes, that's the energy you had. I'm
moving
so
in that direction.
favor of this.
I'll get my robe back out. Yeah.
Well, like a smoking jacket kind of situation.
Sure, but we're simple men. It's a robe.
I'm treating myself too because I've got a thin robe I use when I'm going from the shower to getting up and getting dressed and stuff. But I wanted like a fucking like luxurious thing for the fall and winter months.
It's the equinox, so yeah, you got to make it happen. Yeah,
I got it. I got a monogrammed robe coming.
Very excited.
Great. I'm glad this all came together for you. That's wonderful news. Yeah. Jen Ochoa, what's good? Your hair's growing back quicker than anyone thought it possibly could.
I knew.
Amazing.
All these baboons saying that my hair wasn't going to grow back properly. Joke's on you, mother eggers. It's here right. It is. Here it is. Lovely.
Looks great.
Massaging it every day.
Really?
Jen's always going to get the last laugh when it comes to hair. So.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Keep your opinions in check. Chat's telling me that Halloween decorations are already in stores. My friends,
they've been in stores for weeks.
Do you know who I live with? You crazy people. Okay? I had to go to Disney World to see a Halloween party in the beginning of September. Do you think I'm unaware that Halloween decorations are being sold currently?
Are they out? Are they out in your house yet?
Some of them are.
Some of them, yes. We got out the fall decorations, and then this weekend I'm getting out the Halloween decorations. So
what
1 week of fall
decorations?
There are gourds. I'll admit there are gourds among them, but it's like we have like reddish leaves, like faux leaves that like hang from our banister and stuff. We have a banister. It's a homeowner thing.
What's a banister?
You wouldn't get it.
Yeah. They're just Halloween appetizers, really.
Exactly.
What they are.
Yes. It's just getting you in the mood for those PSLs.
It's the bread and butter of October, if you will. It's just a way to get ready for the real stuff. I mean, pretty much by October 1st, my house turns into the Addams Family mansion, and that's fine. I like that.
That's what I want.
We've got new stuff this year. I'm excited to see how it plays. All I want to do is scare people. I just want to scare people. I want them to be like, "Oh fuck, they went too far. They crossed the line." We need to be weary of the people who live in that house. That's what I want.
I've got a friend who does movie nights at his place, and we're talking about like October scary movie stuff to do and like have a bunch of people over and watch. And I found out he had never seen Gremlins 2, and his significant other does not like scary movies at all. So he was like polling the place like, wait, okay, so Gremlins 2, is it like too scary? And I was like, I promise you, Gremlins 2 is not scary. There's nothing scary. I was like, oh yeah, but it's like horror adjacent, right? And I was like, not even really. No, like not even remotely scary.
Okay, if you have never seen those movies, it does have the name similar to like what is it? The Ghoulies. The
Ghoulies.
That one was scary to me as a kid and things like that. And but Gremlins is just a straight up comedy, especially Gremlins
2. It especially is just 2. Madcap insanity. Yes.
Yeah. I'll never get. I love the DVD commentary for Gremlins 2, and the director just starts out by like, the most unnecessary of sequels. And then it's like, you made it, dude. He's like, I just got paid. It's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I want to watch that now.
Yeah.
Have you not
that
seen
level-
Gremlins 2?
No. With the director's
Oh, the
commentary.
commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Okay.
great on that. Yeah.
Okay.
That level of transparency is fantastic. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that.
Yep.
So just a few housekeeping items before we move on to this voicemail dump truck. It is a call-in show, folks. We have a T-shirt. We have a T-shirt that kicks all kinds of ass. If you're a fan of this program, maybe you want to wear the program on your chest. Store.giantbomb.com is where you can get yourself and the ones you love in your life for Halloween, for the holidays, a voicemail dump truck T-shirt. Go check that out. Also,
Oh, wrong
if
shirt.
you're not
sorry. Oops.
what's that?
I put the wrong shirt up for a second.
You put the bean shirt up. That's awesome. If you're not aware, if you're a Giant Bomb premium member and you're not aware, there is a premium feed for the voicemail dump truck where you can listen to the show ad free. Log into the site, get your subscription, login all set up, and then you can watch the voicemail dump truck there and get your premium unique RSS feed when you're logged in on the site. Had a couple questions come in recently. How do I do that? That is how you'll do that. We're also updating our feeds page, which will soon have all the appropriate links for podcasts and their premium alternatives. Very soon. That's at giantbomb.com/.
Yeah, all that stuff's been getting
feeds.
fixed up. It's going to be good soon.
It's gonna be good soon.
Just like us.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, where have you been? It's gonna be good soon. What else do we have to suss out before we move on with our show?
I don't know.
There's
I think
sussing? I didn't know there was going to be sussing.
Yeah, we're sussing. We're sussing all over this place.
Hang on.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Here's
Maybe
the
we
t-shirt.
asked for
There
too
it
much.
is. There it is.
There's the T-shirt. Beautiful. Oh, very
Oh,
good.
Dear Lord.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, that's special. This is a call-in show, folks. This is how this show works. 707 exit flu is our telephone number. Call us up, leave a voicemail, and we'll listen to it at the very least, or actually at the very, very least, we'll get some sort of like transcription done.
Yeah, we'll look at the AI transcription.
And we'll let AI
We'll glance at it. Is what we'll do.
This time I actually listened to them.
All right.
run it through some sort of AI matrix and determine if it's listenable. Suit for air.
What is that character? What is that accent?
I don't know. I have like a lot of different voices.
It's
I feel like I've heard that.
It's a guy
Is it a
from
New
an
York
alley.
thing?
Yeah, it's a guy from a New York alley.
It's,
right?
it's like a dude with a trench coat, and when he opens it up, there's just like watches.
Yeah.
It's like a guy Rocky would have worked for in the first one before
Definitely.
he was famous.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
Rocky,
I-
you're gonna do great in the fight.
Yeah.
We're pulling for you. Yeah.
I guess Stacey heard me from the other room, and she just wrote Joe Pesci.
Yeah,
sure,
Joe
okay.
Pesci.
Yeah,
He
It's
could
definitely,
also be
like-
a wet bandit. Yeah.
You've seen his
Yeah,
rap video, right? Joe Pesci?
What?
Yeah, I have.
Joe Pesci has a rap video and an album. It's Wise Guy is the music video if anybody wants to look up Wise Guy by Joe Pesci.
It's very good.
I do want to do that.
You should do that.
Hey,
All right.
I saw a TikTok this morning with Sylvester Stallone and his daughter, and I was relieved that it was his daughter and not a young wife.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's always nice. It's always
Yeah.
good when he's not dating someone that young.
He
Good
looked
for him.
Sly still looked great. Had the moves.
He's got
Oh,
the Expendables 4. I never liked any of the Expendables movies, but I always want to hope the next one's going to be good.
No, I mean, come on.
They're never as good as I want either. Like the
Yeah.
concept is like the most up my alley.
Yes.
They're not
same.
that great. Yeah.
How old do you think he is?
Stallone,
70.
77.
That's exactly right.
Who?
You, Dan.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
Excellent.
His Wikipedia says he was born in Hell's Kitchen, New York, which is like just a vague area of the city and not really defined by anything. I find that
That's
to be
where
very
Daredevil's
amusing.
from, so I know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
Very good. That's awesome. Okay, let's get into the voicemails, my friends. Jeff Grubb, you drew the first voicemail. Have at it.
Yes, I would like to go with scientific style, please.
This is gonna take a while.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Oops, hold on.
It's science.
Hey, Dumpers, long-time caller, short-time listener. Could we get a ranking of fast food? I don't care if you do scientific style or tier list style, but I feel like it must be done. Thank you.
The thing is, we would need like a visual aid. There's so many.
Yeah.
We would need to have like one of those tier maker things where here's
can we just
30
commit to doing?
logos.
We'll do a tier maker of this. It's something we've always talked about doing, and that would be a good one to start with. So
Yeah.
let's commit to doing that for a UPF here at some point. There's been a lot of games, so like doing all the like really fun stuff, like we haven't a lot of time for. We're gonna make more time for this kind of stuff. So we'll definitely do it. So let's do. Okay, everyone, just name like your favorite and your least favorite or something like that.
Taco Bell and least favorite Burger King of the big ones.
Okay.
Okay. Taco Bell for sure. And
I'm
I'll
gonna
say
pull up
like
a notes app. Put that on screen real quick.
fucking like Burger King.
All right, look at us. We're the same guy.
Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't even like think about that way.
Yeah.
All right,
Look at that.
I got some stuff to do.
I think my favorite probably is Arby's because they have the best, like the broadest menu, and it's all good. And then I think my least favorite is it actually probably is McDonald's, even though I still like it. I think my least favorite is McDonald's.
You'll take Burger King over McDonald's?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
just
would.
wrong. Even I know
Yeah,
that's
'cause I like the
wrong.
Whopper because I think about for both of them. I think about burgers, and I like the Whopper Junior way better
Didn't
than
you
I like
work
the.
at a Burger King? Is why?
Well, we don't have to get into my biases. We don't have to blow up my
Oh,
spot.
he's got like employee stock options. That's why he's trying to talk them up.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Honest, all I got from working at a Burger King was fights.
Trying
That's
to-
what happens at a Burger King.
trying
Is you
to-
get in fights with the assistant manager who's really weird.
Trying
Are
to
they
sell
even,
some
like-
options and whoppers. Options and woptions. Didn't
Are they-
land.
I feel like I haven't seen a Burger King in real life in a while either.
Well, you avoid the bad parts of town, Bacalar. So
Oh
that
yeah,
explains
of
it.
course. That's you know what? Maybe that is what's on the other side of those railroad tracks.
That's what's on the other side of the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That,
This is
wait,
sort of
you
like
gotta
a.
go couple buildings past the burnt down building, and then you'll
Right.
find the Burger King.
There's like an
it's
Elden
right
Ring
there.
fog over there, and I kind of just can't
Exactly.
see
the
what's
fog
going
of
on.
war. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, that tracks.
Is Subway?
Chat says, is Chipotle... They're saying is Chipotle
So if we
fast
do
food? No, that's
fast
fast
casual-
casual. That's fast casual. That's
Okay.
Panera. That's Chipotle. That's Qdoba.
Oh, you're besmirching the good name of Pantera bread by saying that.
Pantera bread? I would
Yeah.
have some Pantera bread.
That would rule, right? I don't know why
Yes.
they're not working on that partnership. That's bullshit. Dude, don't fucking put Chipotle in the same category.
It
as
is
that.
1,000,000% in the same category. It's
Giant
fast
I
casual.
disagree.
Fast
I disagree.
Casual, it is 100%.
Panera
Wait,
takes
Becca, have you had,
longer.
did you have like a bad experience at a Chipotle? I don't get like. Or
Yeah,
is
they
you just
put
don't like the
cilantro
taste?
in their rice, like fucking
cilantro
weirdos.
thing. Okay, no,
Oh.
never mind. That's completely fair. Like,
Yeah,
yes.
and it's not good. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not great. Give me Taco Bell over that any day of the week. I don't care.
Different thing. It's a different product.
It's a different
you know?
thing, but like I don't like what it's trying to be. I don't like who it's not for me. Sorry.
Well, especially with the cilantro, because that's
mean,
that's just gonna taste like soap. So I get it.
It's basil, cilantro, and celery is my tribunal of hatred. I just I can't do it. But
I'm
yeah.
gonna say Burger King is my least favorite, despite
Yeah,
always having a craving for the long chicken sandwich.
Sure.
Chicken a long way. Yeah.
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 chicken the long way. Wait, wait, that's triggering some sort of weird memory from like a wrestling thing.
No, we talked
Goldberg
about
eats corn the long way?
Yes, it's the sign
You're
we saw at the
listening
pay per
to
view.
Deadlock? How did you? Oh, because somebody was referencing that at AEW. Yes, Goldberg eats corn the long way. Yes, that was an
Yeah,
old
no, this
sign
was
from
Bro
Nitro.
Door.
Yeah.
It said Bro Door eats corn the long way or something.
Oh,
like
okay.
that,
Yes,
because we were in
that's
Jersey.
the long way thing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Wait, what do you get from Panera? Because I don't like Panera is so bland to me.
Oh, I don't go there really.
Okay.
You'll just defend it to the death.
I'll defend it against Chipotle any day of the week, twice
They
on
don't,
Sunday.
they don't have cilantro, so it's like, yeah, this is
Yeah,
good.
like I don't know, like a soup. I don't know, like a
Right,
sa-
yeah, that's
like
what
a,
they
Bread
like.
bowls.
Yeah.
Tomato bread bowl is fine.
yeah, like
Sure,
a, like a
100%. It's fine. I just like, I never crave it. I never want it. But when my wife's like, we want to get Panera, I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll have a fucking bread bowl. Let's go.
I
When
guess
I
like
lived
a
in New
ham
York
and
City
cheese.
and I was trying to eat healthy for a couple months, it was like, okay, Panera had like consistent salads that were pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
here's a strawberry summer salad that's not bad at all. You know?
Right. If it was a place like next to my place of work, I would go there for lunch, no doubt. Yeah, and get a salad or something.
Oh,
yeah.
you know the worst fast food place? And this is just literally fast food, a Proper Foods.
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, was that a
Yeah,
New
what
York
is that?
thing?
Talk to me,
I haven't seen
talk
that
to
in
me.
forever. Was that San Francisco?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
Proper Foods were like little stores near big office buildings. and
It's
you
right by
get a
ours,
quick-
right? It's
Yeah.
right by 235. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's what I'm remembering from.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And I mostly hated it because I'd have to settle for it.
It's right
sure.
there. If it's like you've got 30 minutes between, like, oh, we're doing a game of the year thing, and there's some quick downtime between segments. It's like, all right, I'll just fucking get something.
And they microwave the sandwich too long that it's burning as you're eating it. Ugh.
Oh,
Yep.
How do you guys feel about White Castle?
Never had it.
Very good. It's very good.
okay.
I like White Castle a lot.
So this is the guiltiest of my pleasures, I think.
Baccalaureate.
Fucking White Castle's amazing.
It's great.
I probably haven't had it in like close to 7 to 10 years, but like, my God, I've done some damage there for sure. They were always like tough to find, and you'd have to travel a great deal. But I could easily eat 8 of those burgers like without trying.
Yeah, the chicken rings are good too. You can put the chicken ring on the burger, the tiny sliders, and it fits perfectly. It's great.
That's by design, you gotta imagine.
Last question about fast food, and then I'll let you guys move us on. What actually is the best chicken sandwich at fast food? Do you guys?
It's Popeyes. It's not even close. I tried all of them during this last couple of years. The heyday of like everyone's getting their big chicken sandwich.
The chicken sandwich wars. Yeah.
Yes, I've tried them all. A lot of them are very good. Some of them are kind of mediocre. I didn't have any that were terrible, but Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich I really think it might be the best fast food item of all time.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. If we're talking best fast food item of all time, number 2 is the shitty Jack in the Box 2 for $1 tacos.
Yeah. Yes. The ones that are mostly like transparent oil paper.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. I like that a lot.
Chicken quesadilla at Taco Bell is a
that's also very good. That's also very good.
Man, I gotta say, like, my Taco Bell consumption has gone way up. If we could somehow chart this on a graph, some sort of timeline.
Yeah, because I mean, it was at 0% for like a lot of years, right? And then
and now it's like at least maybe twice a month.
Infinite more Taco Bell than you were a couple of years ago. An infinite percentage more amount of Taco Bell is in your body now than it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we
really
got charting
into me, isn't he?
No, let's just back that.
Indiscernible, really. I put a hat on. You can't tell us apart.
Who was just talking just then? I looked away from the screen.
It's just deeply.
That was me, Dan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's me. I'm you now. That's fine. I'm okay.
He's making
with
wrestling references before I am on podcasts. Jeez.
Yeah. What? I'm you now. That's how this is just basically Freaky Friday right now. In that one of those situations. No, I'm not having it like that often, but maybe like a once a month situation, which is obviously infinitely more. I love it. I love
have the chili cheese burrito at your Taco Bell because I'm back in town and got them. Oh, they're great. They're awesome.
Just the sound of it makes me ill. I don't think
chili cheese burrito from Taco Bell sounds bad to you.
I don't want that. Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Not you, I guess. I don't know. Like. I don't want that. I think chili it's not for me. I want like my staples. I want my like cheesy gordita crunches. I want my I feel like I asked for a double decker and they gave me something.
They have all the they have the technology.
Yeah. They've got all the pieces to that puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I haven't had one of those quesadillas in a while. Maybe I'll try that next time.
Oh, that's a good
Mexican
quesadilla.
pizza. Yeah, Mexican pizza.
Bart Ass in the chat says chili cheese burrito looks like a loaded diaper, but is delicious, and that is very accurate.
I'm just not getting chili there. I just don't want to do that.
Is there a fast food chili you would get?
No,
I like the
don't think
Wendy's
so.
fast food chili.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I just
I
realized
saw it in the store. I saw it at the grocery store. They had canned Wendy's
Who
chili.
was
And it blew
saying
my
this?
mind.
Someone said this recently.
I believe that.
Arwolves in the chat just reminded me, holy shit, says, has Dan gone to Taco Bell Defy with the pneumatic delivery system? The one Taco Bell Defy, I think, is here. I could drive to, it shoots the Taco Bell through tubes like a bank.
What are we doing? Dan, leave.
Yeah,
Dan, leave. Send the clone.
How far is it for me? Oh my God. I
Quick
have to
look.
go there.
Do you want to get on the phone during UPF and go there and like get on Discord and have
That
a
would be
live
kind of amazing.
have a live view? I would like that.
Let me
Could
see
you
how far
do
it
like
is.
an old phone that you could connect to your phone over like Wi-Fi, and then you could do Discord on that one and put it in the pneumatic tube, and like we can see it like go through there. Yeah.
I did that once at airport security. I periscoped it going through security, like through the X-ray thing. It's probably illegal, right?
I don't think so.
First
No.
Amendment.
Okay, let me see how far it is. If not this stream, I will absolutely do that.
Sean wants tube bells so bad. Yeah, that does
Wait,
sound
so-
delicious.
So they put it through a pneumatic tube.
So it
No,
tastes
they-
better.
Yeah, but they can't put everything through a tube.
They could try.
I don't
They
know
can
how
put
to
like a
drink
drink through it.
It's
Well,
a
you
bit of
probably
a
put like a
hike.
can. Like well,
yeah, I
that
guess you
probably
put a.
shit.
Well,
Look
no,
it up. Like it's a 2-story thing. It comes down through tubes.
but it's just a down only. It's exit only.
Maybe.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Maybe there's
just
no
like
pneumatic part.
holes. Not a lot of pneumatics happening.
It's like a fireman's
I want to go
pole.
to Whole Bell. Take me to Whole Bell.
Yeah, this new Taco Bell's got like a teleporter. It's pretty sick.
Welcome to the Bell Hole.
Okay, one of these days I should definitely go. I'll Discord in.
Okay, fantastic.
How many
I'm so
Taco
excited.
Bells in the world do you think have a shoot bell in them?
I feel like
on
they all did at one
display
point.
or like in a drawer. Like, does it have to be visible to the customer?
Yes.
Oh, a
I
shoot
think
bell
double
that rings?
digits.
Okay.
Can you do that? Is it like Subway where it's like a franchise? Like you can buy a Taco Bell and do whatever with it?
I
Well,
think
there's
do that?
guidelines.
There's
You
like a
have to
style guide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to operate within a style guide, basically. Yeah.
I also think the bell noise that Taco Bell makes is closer to a gong than it is an actual bell.
My Xbox Series.
Yeah.
Wait, no. What's Xbox One X is the Taco Bell one, and every time I turn it on, it makes the gong sound. It's pretty
See,
great.
it's a gong.
Did
It
they
should be
give that
Taco
to you, or
Gong.
did you win that for shoot?
They gave it to me.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I knew a couple people who won one for shoot, and it was like, all right, that's pretty cool.
My last gen Xbox is Taco Bell. My current gen is Bojangles. So something's going right here.
I wonder
You're
what the
just living
cylinder
a
will
good,
be.
clean life, Dan.
That's it. The champion.
God, I'm gonna
Jan
get
Ochoa.
Taco Bell after this. Man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, Jan, save us.
Like I hate those cinnamon twists, but I love
They're
cinnamon.
not great.
Oh, I used to eat those too, like a full blown
My kids love
grade A
those.
piece
They're
of shit.
pasta. It's insane.
It's not
My wedding
pasta. What do you
cake.
mean? They're
My
just
wedding
like
cake was a Cinnamon Delights cake. That was pretty
It's
good.
just fried pasta.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were like more churro adjacent.
No.
Well, they
no.
have churro seasoning on them, right?
Yeah.
I have a lot
They're
to learn.
fine. They're
Okay.
dry. It's like styrofoam.
I listened to these earlier this morning. Agreeing with Mike Minotti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Bombers. It's Danny from Oxnard. It happened. It finally happened. I was listening to the voicemail dump truck, and I found myself agreeing with Mike Minotti. It scared me. But I agree. Baseball is the best sport. So the question is,
Fuck out of here.
when was the last time you found yourself agreeing with Minotti, and did it scare you?
Minotti has a lot of good opinions. I will
Yeah.
actually say that. I find that his taste in games often aligns with mine. Oftentimes also wildly, like he's into the like Kingdom Hearts JRPG sphere, which is not my thing. But he knows his shit and he likes some good games. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I was-
And
I was-
it is frightening to agree with him still.
He's not in the chat. I don't want him to hear this. He's not in the chat.
No,
is he?
he's not. He's not.
I was watching the excellent video the Jan published. What was it? Yesterday or early this morning?
Earlier this morning.
Earlier this morning from the Nintendo Live PAX, and go check it out. It's on the site and on YouTube. And it wasn't like me agreeing with Minotti, but it was more like I genuinely felt for him in one moment where like he was talking about a cue reminding him of Disney World and Tam, and the camera pans to Tam, and Tam's just like, grow up, like that. And then just freaking
The context there is that
little
earlier that
Tokoto
day-
just turtling a little bit,
Yeah.
feeling bad.
Earlier that day, Mike was like, if Tam ever told me to grow up, I would just be devastated. And I'm like, I was waiting for a moment. I'm like, as soon as he said that, and I saw Tam, I'd give him a look like, Tam, tell him to grow up. And he's like, yep. It
was-
lightning strike.
Dude, punished Tolkoto right there, like just straight up. He like the look on his face where he just like got caught peeing on the floor in the kitchen. I felt so bad for him. Oh, I really wanted to just leap into my screen and give that guy a hug.
Yeah.
But keep in
couldn't.
mind,
I'll have to wait.
Bacalar, less than a minute later, the same person that you felt bad for started singing and chanting Goomba Dumper, Goomba Dumper.
Yeah, like look, it was funny because I was also like, what would I have done standing next to him in that situation? And like, I kind of just like
Walked
continually
away.
be like, I'd probably just like moonwalk out of there a little bit,
Yeah.
probably just like distance
Right.
myself, like Homer into the bush kind of thing.
I don't think I've had an elongated conversation with Mike Minotti without him mentioning Epcot in my entire life.
Yeah, I think I just understand him a lot more now after this
Sure.
last couple of weeks.
Does- Does Minotti go to Disney conversationally more or less often than I go into wrestling?
You know,
It's about the
equivalent.
same. Yeah.
It's
about
about
the
the
same.
same.
I was gonna say you're worse with wrestling.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, it's like life is wrestling. Like Disney's not like life.
I'm just saying, like,
I
that's
think it's
how
more noticeable when Dan, because Dan has no shame about it, and Mike usually was like, "I'm sorry, this reminds me of Epcot." So
okay,
like, we were
'cause
like more forgiving.
I feel like sometimes we have to explain something situationally to Dan via wrestling terms. That happens
It
less
is.
with Mike.
right, and it's because you say all
Yes.
the dumb shit all the time in your vernacular. That
Here's what makes it worse, though, as a wrestling person, is because there's the whole language that when you're just immersed in so much you use. And like last night, I was at a thing with a bunch of people, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I really put over this thing," or "They really put over this thing." And
yeah,
put
like no one
over.
knows the
It's
hell
like,
you're saying.
Oh
yeah.
fuck, that's wrestle talk. Okay, shit. Disney doesn't have that as much, right?
I guess
No, he speaks more of
not.
the people's language, is what we're trying to say. Like, we universally understand him in a way that people need to be in on your goofy inside joke to know
there's
what
like
you mean.
Disney edging, right? Like they have their own terms. It's just
Well, yeah,
No,
but Mike's
the
not that part of like the Disney adult.
no.
Has he ever
And the only-
cosplayed? Wait, he did that Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah.
Cosplayed as Peter Jackson or whatever. Yeah.
There is photographic evidence. I mean, like, the only thing he could say is Disney real, but everyone knows what Disney real means. Like, you just
What?
know what
I
that
don't
means.
know what that
I
means.
don't know what that
does that
means.
What
mean?
is Disney real?
Literally, you're the
real
only person on this
REEL?
podcast to
No,
know.
like,
Are you a
no, it's
Disney
just-
adult now, Bacalar?
No. Someone said it to me while I was there, like a skipper or some shit. And we were saying, like, I think my kid asked them, like, "Oh, what is that? Is that real?" And the guy was like, "It's Disney real."
Oh, so like,
Does that mean like
means,
is
like-
Santa Claus real? It's like, oh, he's Disney real. Is that like the context?
Yes, that's exactly it. Oh, it
Like,
was
we
it
all
was
act
on,
like, oh, so it's
it
a
was-
work.
yeah,
okay, now I
exactly.
understand.
See, it happened right there.
Okay.
It's easy to understand context because it's easy to sniff out what that means. Everyone's like, "No,
Okay.
you mean it's a work shoot."
It's called the word shoot, but anyway, yeah.
Get out of here, man. But yeah, for the most part, like I can understand Minotti. I don't think I really. Yeah, I think I find myself agreeing with him every now and then. Aside for obviously the insane claim about baseball, but
Baseball's
yeah, nobody's perfect.
pretty okay right now.
I think it's
baseball's
it's top two sports. I'd say
It's a sport.
Football's number
for
one, I'd say. Baseball's behind it, and then a bunch of spots, and then like you got basketball, like
A bunch of spots and then basketball.
no, a bunch of spots like I'm saying like 1, 2, and then 3. It's like football,
like a
baseball,
distant third,
close,
a
and
distant
basketball's
third
like
for
all
you.
right. Well, there's
Got
like
it.
slam
Yeah.
dunks, basketball's all
Look,
right.
I get it.
Yeah.
You make fun of things you don't understand. That's fine. What do you What was your number one?
I'd say American football probably.
American football.
Mm-hmm.
That tracks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good. Moving along, whether or not we disagree or agree with Mike Minotti, we'll go to Dan Reichert.
Do fancy gaming food.
Hello, Dumpers. This is Yoshi from Modesto. Right now I'm slicing some extra sharp white cheddar
You all right?
cheese so that I can put a half of a garlic stuffed olive on top, like you would a
Yeah.
cracker. My question is, what is your fancy gaming food? And if you don't have one, what would it be? You guys have a good week.
It would be. I don't have one. It would be that beef Wellington that what's his name makes. Gordon Ramsay.
Oh
He makes
shit, yeah.
Pretty good. I've
Makes
had
that-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had it, but I looked at it, and if I could get it from a gas station, of course, we had that conversation.
I'll
at
make you a
gas
beef
station.
welly. I'll make you a beef
Okay,
welly.
yeah. Well, hey, let's do a beef welly for game of the year. That could be like a family dinner. Like, I would love to help make that. That would be a fun thing. I would do that. I would have that and probably play like some game that I associate with the holidays, like Donkey Kong Country or something. That'd be good.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah,
you're painting
that's
a nice
sweet.
cozy
Thank you.
picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't really have an answer for this though. It's tough to like
Yeah.
associate.
I don't like to eat when I'm gaming. Like that's the honest
Yeah, I
truth.
don't either.
Yeah.
I like
Guys ever
drinking
use
a
those
beer
snacktives
sometimes.
where you have the little chopsticks on your fingers so you can grab like chips and
Didn't
stuff?
they
without
have to
getting on there?
recall those because they were causing like injuries?
I got they cause like hand injuries. I tell
Did
you what,
they
I've got
really?
some I got some unbranded ones from China in my kitchen right this second.
Wait, for real? They recalled them?
I don't know if they recalled them. I think there was like some buzz on the internet that they were objectively
People are
bad
definitely
for
hurting
you.
themselves.
Yeah.
Hurting their
So
hands.
it is a weird motion you must engage in.
You're not like other than like making like a cut it symbol or trying to scissor,
Right, you're not like
scissor a
grabbing things that
friend.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps over time you develop the strength, but in the short term, injury prone, I'd imagine.
Yes.
I'm more of a
All
like
right.
I'll have a nice beverage while gaming. You know.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
definitely.
love sipping on like a
Give me a
good
beer.
scotch while I'm
Yeah.
playing a game. Yeah.
Sounds nice. Respectable. A little martini,
Hold up.
whatever you need to get the job done.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so
Like,
we're calling fancy drinks. Yeah.
Fancy drinks. That's the way to do it. Yes. I beer is like maybe the end of the night kind of thing, or maybe I don't know. If I had like been active that day, I'll drink some beer while I'm gaming. But yes, other than that, I like to have a mixed drink when I'm playing games. That's much better.
So you play
Um,
games down there, right, Grub?
What's that?
That's the room where you play all your games, right?
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
got
right
the
over
bar
there.
back there. So are you
And I
mixing
got the-
stuff back at the bar? Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We kind of started building it out, and yes, that's exactly what's happening now.
So,
Very nice.
so your kids are down there a lot too. So it's not like it's just your like domain. Like it's really a shared space.
They think of it like they think it's my space, but then they use it all the time, which is how I want it. Like so, yeah.
Right.
It's but like this is my office right here. But then right over
Right.
there's the TV and the recliner and stuff, and then over there's kind of a movie room that we do movies in. But yeah, that's for everybody. But this is where I play games. So the other TV's upstairs where people are watching stuff up there.
Just wondering like what the long-term effect on your kids would be if like you were just sort of always emerging from this cave, this
No,
dark
they don't
cave.
give a, yeah. There's no
It's not
no
like that.
boundary there. They just yes. I mean, Addie. Most of the time I'm doing a show. Addie's over there playing games right over there. So yep.
Excellent. All right. Thank you for the call, caller. I will choose next, and I will choose seen or aware of.
Hey y'all, it's Villain Mac. I listened to the Bombcast or the Power Bombcast, I think, and Mike's pronunciation of John Leguizamo has me wondering, Mike, have you seen or are aware of The Pest?
Oh.
Thank you.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Play the song. Jeez.
What's happening here?
Oh no!
I think he's seen it.
He just said
I
he
mean, I
hasn't.
saw it in the theaters. I saw it in the theaters.
I think I definitely saw it when it first came home to video. I don't know if I saw it in the. I really liked John Leguizamo back then because he did a one man show on HBO that I was
dude.
into.
I love that
that
one. Was that
so
called
good.
Sexaholics?
So, yeah, he's done a couple, and then
He was
that might
like
have been
playing
that
an
one.
old lady. He would do like an old lady voice.
Yeah,
Really,
but
really
there
fun.
was one that was a lot about his dad, and it was like I
Yeah.
remember. Yes, but so
Love
it's like
that.
I was in The Pest, like of course, and I mostly like that movie. I like The Pest.
It's the world's most dangerous game. It's based on that. It's
Yeah.
like the rich guy hunting.
Yes, it's,
Yeah, on an island.
it's an adaptation. Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
I
it is.
think they played it. They played it on like FX once, and I recorded it. And then we didn't have cable for a good 3-4 months, so I would just watch The Pest every other day.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Is this
I
like
used
on
to
a-
wake my dad up after a night of drinking with. I would take every screen I had. Sometimes it would be like I don't know if I did this on like a Wii U gamepad or like I would literally have like 6 or 7 screens and all max volume, all playing the Pest first song at different like start times. Like I started on one, 15 seconds later started on the other, and it was just the worst sound humans have ever heard.
Ah, you mean Voodoo Mambo?
Yes, you should. Everyone should listen to Voodoo Mamba from The Pest. You got to watch the video too because there's a lot going on.
Oh, there's a lot going
yeah.
on.
There's a lot.
You don't want to
There's-
miss some of those gags. I guess we'll call them.
It's the way it's shot and done. It's like that would be a credits sequence at the end of a movie, not how you open a movie.
No, it's how
Yeah,
you
that's
establish who the Pest is. Like
Yes,
this
it's
is an
important.
obnoxious man.
Right.
Like even when he wakes up in the morning, he's taking a shower. He's already in this mode. You know, it's kind of like I think it's like I've heard people say that like they've been shocked. Like if I stay over at someone's place or whatever, and I wake up and I'm immediately like this, like that's how I'm just instantly like I am all the time. That other people are like, hey, do you need any kind of like ramp up period or like I did because like it sounds like most people like have to kind of like shake the cobwebs off and have a breakfast and stuff. And like, I don't really have different modes, you know?
On off, just sleep.
Yeah, it's a
a sleep or
binary
Dan
thing.
Reichert.
Yeah.
Not everyone tases themselves first thing in the morning, you know?
It's been a while.
So wait, when you were tasing yourself to get yourself awake, was that because there was a ramp up period back then, or like what was the
there was
thinking?
just the get out of bed period where it's like, to stop myself from going back to sleep.
As soon as
but
you're
like
around
the second
people,
I'm
you're not
out of the
like,
bed,
I'm not Dan Ricker
good to
till
go.
I have my coffee. That was never a thing.
No, the second my feet hit the floor, I'm good to go. So.
Okay.
That is truly remarkable. Like I can't even wrap my head around behaving like that.
Bonk can back me up on that. Where it's like, she likes to get up and have a routine and get
I believe
woken
you.
up and like I think I'm a lot right away. So
maybe I think you're just like living fast, man. I think you're just like somehow I don't know. It takes me a good 45 minutes to finally hit peak.
Do you ever need a nap, Dan?
Yeah, I like naps. Sometimes I'll get tired and like even just like 10 or 15 is good.
Okay.
What?
This is I love my partner to death, but she hates naps.
Yeah,
she thinks they're a waste of time.
I agree.
Does she hate when you take a nap?
Yes, because it's like, well, now I can't do anything because you're
I'm staunchly anti-nap.
That's weird.
Nope.
Wait, so when other people take a nap, do you get frustrated?
No, I don't care. Okay. Like it frees up. But I can't. Maybe because I can't do it. Like I think I napped. I think I napped once last year, and it was like by accident. Like, like.
That's a very funny idea. That one fucking time I took a nap.
I woke up at 3:30 p.m. and I was so fucking pissed. Oh god!
I won't nap more than an hour.
With Jeff Bakalar.
No, you shouldn't. An hour is way too much. Like I see Chad here saying, waking up from a nap is feeling so gross and unfathomable.
You messed up.
No, that's the thing. You're doing too long. Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. I would say.
Is that a nap? Is that?
Yes.
You'll get a
recharge.
You'll get a real recharge from that.
Yes.
Grub, introduced me to the coffee nap. And
I love
the Napa latte. The Napa latte.
Yeah, we're big fans of that around here. Where it's you get that all the good effects of the caffeine just hitting your dopamine system and recharging you, and then you don't even fall asleep. You just get up and go, and that's the way to do it.
The Napacano.
Yep. Yeah.
It's good. I haven't needed one. I really haven't napped much at all since I moved. And I was trying to think of why. And it's like I think I've been trying to make a real effort to like have a normal sleep cycle since I moved, and that's probably why I'm probably like getting a good amount of sleep at like consistent times, and my body doesn't need it. I guess. So,
Nappuccino was right there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next time.
Yeah. All right. Very good, friends. Chat went next. Chat chose grape nuts.
What are grape nuts?
Is it the cereal?
Good.
It's not
just going to break your teeth.
It's not quite a nut. But to answer your question, I don't know.
Oh, it's just going to break your teeth and not be fun. Yeah.
Hi, Dumpers. This is Steve calling on behalf of Grape Nuts Incorporated, I think. Just wanted to know if you guys wanted to do a deal to have our grape nuts in all of your mouths and hopefully your listeners' mouths. We heard your cereal podcast. We're very intrigued. So please reach out. Just call, post, or something. You'll be able to find us. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, that was an easy call.
Grape nuts, when I had them last, this is a long time ago, taste like cat food, I imagine. Yeah, like the way dry cat food
look
tastes.
Good.
I don't.
This looks terrible.
I hated it. I really hated it.
Wait,
I thought this was like a big nut or something. This is just cereal.
I was expecting like Raisin Bran, right? Like I was thinking that. And Raisin Bran is like pretty okay. Like especially when you get enough raisin in there to like offset the bran. And no, grape nuts just garbage.
Is it weird that like grapenuts.com you can just like buy a box of grape nuts and it even has like the weird like fabricated review stars next to it as well? Like,
well, what are they saying?
Like it's a weighted blanket? Like that's weird.
That's weird.
On Grape Nuts' own website, Grape Nuts only has a 4.6. I fucking love that.
That's
the
weird.
best in the world.
I love on the front page also, it says view all products, and then I'm pretty sure it's just Grape Nuts and Grape Nuts Flakes.
That's it.
Oh man. If they had like a Grape Nuts hoodie, I would buy one, but oh well.
Grape Nuts Flakes, even worse at 87%. God damn.
It sucks.
I feel like I've always heard about this cereal and I've never had it.
I think you're not missing out. I think you're doing just fine.
What the fuck? I'm scrolling down all these different ideas here, and it's like, oh, grape nuts, s'mores, crunchy peanut butter bars you can make, like recipes, and then it's grape nuts hot chorizo.
Okay. Okay.
Just enjoy
chorizo
grape
like
nuts
that.
hot.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Okay.
grape nuts hot. Spicy chorizo sausage, zesty lime, and ripe avocado are added to a bowl of warm grape nut cereal for a savory and unique meal or snack anytime. That sounds terrible.
Okay,
I
it
can
sounds
see
good
it.
except for the grape nuts. I bet it would
Exactly.
be fine.
No, the rest of it sounds awesome.
Yeah,
The grape nuts
yeah.
are the bad part.
Yes.
You know, this grape nuts apple crisp sounds okay from what
That's
you
probably
guys
fine.
have told me.
I have my wife made some apple crisp because we went apple picking. Shout out
Yes.
to being white family men, right? Jeff back on. You did it too, didn't you?
This is our
Well,
culture.
Sorry,
This
Dan.
is our
This is our culture. We went. We
been
did
to an
honey
orchard
crisp, right?
once.
So we're not going to settle for any of that shitty apple. We're going to do the real top deal.
Oh, can I tell you, the apple picking, I hadn't gone in many, many years, and like, it was just I don't know what is it about walking through an apple orchard that like creeps me out in a way that I'm I don't know. Is it like that? I think they're alive.
I can't relate, guys.
Jen, listen up. This will be educational. This will be
You
educational.
just sit there and listen, learn something for once.
Just experience something for once, will you please? Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, like all the weird ones that fall to the ground. I'm just like, God, I don't know, right? Like, isn't it?
Wait, I don't know. Okay, wait. So you're weirded out walking through the apple orchard
I guess
because the apple's on the ground?
No, because it also like you take one off, right? And you look at it and you're like, oh, there's like so much fucking pesticide bullshit all over this too, right?
Oh,
Like it's
sure.
a little
Yeah,
white
an
and
orchard.
cloudy. Huh?
On every
In an orchard, it would have that on it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I thought it was like big corporate factory stuff is where they do that stuff. I thought
Oh,
an
you mean
orchard
the-
meant like,
the
oh, it
apple
grew on the
trees
leaves.
inside
Insects
the
are
factory?
everywhere. Insects are
What?
everywhere. So,
Yeah,
Oh.
the
How do you,
grow
if you want an
apples
apple without
outside.
pesticides, how do you do it?
I mean, you could go with the ones that claim to be organic or not
Sure.
or whatever, but like
Wash
You're gonna
all
get
your
shitty
fruit
app-
and
you're
veg.
gonna- it's actually like the idea of like an organic apple these days. All apples have been genetically modified and all this stuff. But yeah,
they're
you want to
all
grow it
this,
yourself.
and they're all just like the same. They're just clones, basically.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
all
And that's
apple,
what-
all
that's
tasty
what you
apples
want.
are. Yeah,
Yes,
because the
'cause
ones that
Honey
aren't
Crisp
cloned probably
fucking
don't taste
rules.
well. Yeah, and they
Yeah.
probably don't taste good.
Yes.
That's why they clone them, because they taste good.
Yep.
I'm just imagining, Dan, like your vision of like an apple factory where like the trees are inside some
Just
sort of.
picture, there's always like the cartoon, just like, or like an 80s movie, like the evil corporation, and it's just a bunch of guys in suits being like, yes, put the pesticides on the apples. Like, I figure like on a farm, like on the vine or whatever, like that they're fine, and like
no,
safe.
no. They're
No,
fine
they
because they
have
got a ton of
to-
pesticides
Yeah,
and
have
they
to
got
spray
nets
them.
over them.
Yeah, they have to
Apple
spray
on
them
the vine.
so bugs don't get them.
My whole family was farmers. I should ask some of them.
Yeah, you understand though, right? That's not a hard
You haven't so
concept.
far. Why start now, Dan?
I guess. I don't. Actually, my dad probably knows less about food than I do, and he worked at a grocery store like his whole life.
Blah. Okay, I don't want to dig too deep into that. Anyway,
Hey, but
apples are
anyway, the
great.
apple crisp fucking owns. As soon as I get down here, I'm gonna go upstairs and get some. Oh boy,
Take some
that's
pics
good
of
stuff.
that, man.
Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
could.
Yeah,
I
no
wanna
problem.
Live
It's good to go.
vicariously.
Yeah, it's gonna look like it's falling
then-
apart because it is, but it's still delicious.
And then
I'm a
we could
big
also
banana
teach
guy.
Jan a thing or two. Yeah.
Wait,
sure.
so are
That's great.
bananas safe because there's like the armor over it? So are bananas without pesticides?
I'm sure they're on the skin.
Right,
Maybe.
but like you're not eating the skin.
No,
you're just
yeah,
eating so you're safe there.
I would assume probably, but I don't know. Yeah, I assume.
It's got, some of it's got to seep in, I'm sure, but
Oh,
yeah,
right,
exactly. That's why. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Hey,
Yeah,
you
I
know what?
don't know.
Here's the thing. It hasn't hurt me so far. I think we're probably fine.
Yeah, I'm good. With
I rinse off my apples. I rinse
Yeah,
off my
me
apples.
too.
But what else am I gonna fucking do? Not eat apples? No, I love apples.
no, apples are
I'm not
great.
going to drink a cup of pesticides, but if you like poured one on my burger, I wouldn't throw it away.
Poured a cup of a pesticide on your burger?
Well, yeah,
Or
I'd,
like-
like use paper towels and like dab it a bit.
Dan, you
but-
realize, Dan, you realize like sometimes you don't have to say anything, right? Like you realize like sometimes you don't have to like voluntarily just like say the thing.
I think it's my whole job, isn't it?
Dab it.
You know?
Just
Saying
dab it a little bit. Yeah,
Listen,
good.
dude, the fact that like, oh man, the amount of pesticide that's getting on an apple compared to like a cup of it onto your burger.
Well, you know,
is
like when
so
people order
shockingly fucked
pizza,
up.
and you know when they get a really oily piece of pizza, and somebody's like trying to like eliminate
I'm
calories, and they kind of
imagining,
dab the oil off. I mean, it works. It would take a
Honey,
lot of it
can you
off.
just dab some of this pesticide off my burger?
Talk about a jump scare. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Did you just see that Dana Brooke got released? Is that the jump scare?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought Dana White, and then I thought that was funny.
that'd be weird. Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. I thought it was an emergency thing on Slack. Don't worry, gentlemen.
No, I saw that, and then I looked at the thing, and I was like, "Whoa, okay."
Yeah, my watch just popped off with something from Slack. I don't know what the whole mess.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Non-emergency.
Okay, cool.
Parentheses positive.
Parentheses positive. All right. Yeah, cool.
Sorry, just want to pop the boys.
Yeah,
Just want to pop the
It's gonna work forever.
That's always gonna get us, isn't it?
Oh, that's so funny. I wasn't even here, and that's funny.
Oh boy.
Woo. All right. Jeffrey
Dan, don't drink
Grubb.
pesticides.
Yeah,
I literally said I'm not going to drink a cup of pesticide, but
Okay.
you know, in context, I won't. You know, I'll dab it.
What do you?
Yeah.
No, don't dabble. What do you mean?
Dab
No,
it.
Dab it. He's gonna
Like
get it
grease
off
on a
paper towel.
pizza.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How did they get on your burger? How did this?
If some like prankster ran up and just poured it on it. You know how like sometimes like politicians will like get hit by an egg, like that.
Okay. Are you?
Or somebody throws paint on the Mona Lisa or something like
are you
that.
still at the restaurant and like you could be like, "Hey, sir, a prankster just came and poured pesticide on my burger."
Well,
Would
if
you
I'm
make
at
me a
the
new one?
restaurant, if I'm at the restaurant and they got a kitchen right there, I might be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, somebody just poured a bunch of pesticide on my burger. Can I get a different one from the kitchen?" Like, but if I'm at home and I like DoorDashed it or something, I'm like, I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole. I'll just dab it.
Sure, Carlos, it's all good. You're just making my watch pop off. We're all good. Don't worry, bud.
Dude, it's just, I love the way you try and explain your thinking. You're like, the way a politician gets hit with an egg.
That type of like just a prankster, you know?
I could see at some point in Dan's life, like the timeline of Dan's life, being a target of like an egg prankster. Like that could happen at some point.
Yeah. Dib is going to do this.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure.
Dib does not want to start a war with me with this type of shit. I will make his life hell.
Okay, so let's
for
say
decades.
Dib does come and he finds you in a restaurant, hits you with your egg.
He does not want to do this.
What's your first like response, Dan? Like he hits you with an egg at a restaurant. What do you not the pesticide thing, but he hits you with an egg. What do you do?
Dib does?
Yeah, Dib does. Yeah.
Like
I'm
maybe
at a
he's like
restaurant
11 or
response.
12. He's 11 or 12 at this point.
He's
I'm in a
preteen.
restaurant, he throws an egg at me?
He got to where you are.
Oh, in the moment, I'm not doing anything, but I'm going to start the plot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is the response? Like, what is the first move?
A decades-long campaign of making things very difficult for him.
That's terrifying, Dan, but I like it.
Not in a way that's going to harm him or put him in danger or anything, but just he's not ever going to know what's coming next in general.
Perfect.
It's just such a weird fantasy to plot out. I don't get it.
Look, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't want to open this door. I'm telling
You've got basically,
look at the amount of
30
stuff I
years
put my
on him.
dad through. Look at all the shit I've done to my dad over the years and filmed it and stuff you haven't. Like, I will wage a war and I will win.
It bothers me how like quick to war you are. Like it bothers me
like
even
bayonets and
role
fucking
playing,
cannons,
but even just like talking it out and like going through the thought experiment of it all. I don't appreciate your tone with that.
Yeah,
I feel
you either this would exhaust me. Like I like the idea of like waging a psychological war on anyone. I'd be like, I have to come up with all these ideas and like execute it. And like, yeah, that'd be fun for like a little bit of revenge, but after that, I'm not gonna have the like stamina for it. I don't know.
Yeah,
but Dan's like just ready to go. This is like where he's at.
Like in this storyline, Dan has foregone retirement and instead decided to like just wage war on
But I think this is
someone.
also the reason why Dan outlives us all. He's going to live to 100 because he's got this purpose to
Here's an example.
keep driving him.
I had a friend who got married, and we had a running joke in college of like, this guy that we knew in the dorms got married, and he had a very silly wedding photo where he was like harnessed up in a tree, leaning over, kissing his wife, because he did a job where he like prepared. It was just a very weird wedding photo. They're in wedding stuff.
Yeah,
and it was a
that's
running
goofy
joke and
as hell.
everything.
Yeah.
So for my friend Ben's wedding, I got him a canvas print of that image, but I bonk photoshopped in him and his wife he was getting married to, and it was a funny prank to give to him at the reception. And every once in a while, I will text him and I'll be like, "Hey, I need to see photo evidence of the current status of this thing." And like he got rid of it once, or there was flood damage once and I got damaged. And every time he can't provide a current photo of this canvas print, I send him a larger one. And I told him this will continue until the day I die. So you need to make sure this holds physical space in your house forever, or this thing will be bigger than your fucking house.
That's cool.
That type of thing.
It's like,
So just very annoying.
but
Yes,
it
that's the thing. Not harm, annoying.
incurs significant cost at a point because like, Dan,
I'll do
I
it.
believe you. I believe you when you say you would get one that's big, literally bigger than his house. I
totally
believe
try
you.
me.
Yeah, it would cost like $7,000 to print.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I pick my battles and I stick to them.
Okay, that's impressive. I'm
I respect that. I respect
too.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll never wrong you, Dan.
Yes,
Dan,
exactly. That's what I'm really saying. Yes.
It's funny in a lot of ways. This episode we've had more overlap in the Jeff Dan Venn diagram than ever before.
Guys are almost the same
Especially-
person now.
It's we're crisscrossing. We're crossing paths for sure. Because that was my favorite thing to do when all my friends were getting married. Was like take their like wedding announcement photo or whatever it is and turn it into like a herpes medicine commercial or something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like the move. It was like the go-to move. So I don't know. Yeah. Like it? Don't like it.
That is what those pictures from herpes commercials look like.
They absolutely do. I tell you, like it's a simple edit, but like when you do, you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then maybe you bring them to like the wedding or something.
Sure,
I don't know.
leave them. Just
maybe
leave them
you
out.
put them in the bathroom or something. I don't know. You figure it out.
There was a moment that Tim Turry learned not to try to like wage war with me because last time I was visiting, not last time, but I visited Game Informer once and I got a device that just emits a high-pitched chirp at random intervals. And I hit it above Jeff Markiafava's desk. And like in the I had to get up on shit and put it up there. And I, flew back to San Francisco and I was having like Hanson and Tim and stuff update me. He's like, oh yeah, he is freaking out, like trying to figure out where this fucking beeping is coming from.
Oh, incredible.
And then when he got it, he had Tim, next time I visited Minneapolis, slip it into my luggage. And so it would bug me when I flew back to San Francisco. And I still have screenshots of the text conversation. I was at the airport and I was texting Tim like, Tim, do you know anything about like a beeping thing, or did somebody put that thing in my? Because like I'm in a room right now and TSA is like, and Tim was just like, oh my god, Dan, I'm so sorry, I didn't even think. Oh my god, and I let him stew. I let him stew for a while, and then I disappeared for a while, so he thought I just got thrown in jail or something. Yeah. And then I told him it was me, and he hasn't really tried to fuck with me since then.
Oh man! Hey, how's Jeff Markiafava not killed you yet? Is what I'm wondering.
Well, that was a learning process for me because I kind of thought, most of my life that all my Merry Prankster stuff was being accepted with like, oh, he's a stinker, and I kind of thought that was Markiafava's attitude for me a lot of time, and then I found out later he actually just hated it all the time. So now it's like. With Mitch and stuff, I started doing the Mitch thing when I first met him. I did all these little things. I check and I make sure. I'm like, hey, wait, you don't actually like hate me for this, right?
But lessons learned. Lessons learned. Now no one's
took
trying to kill you in a long
to,
time.
It took Markiafava trying to drive me off a bridge, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Not like this. Okay.
Weird. Strange.
It would be fun to see like Mike and Dan go at it, like prank for prank, and like make that a thing.
Mike would get frustrated eventually, like yes, and be like kind of like annoyed by it.
You could tell like,
that's every Wednesday.
Capable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's definitely capable of blowing a fuse. Where I think Dan is like oddly immune to it.
What was the thing recently where Mitch was like, "This isn't even funny. This isn't like I was doing something."
It was Four Swords Adventure. Yeah, Four Swords Adventures. Yes,
that's what it was.
Yeah, he's like, "Did you have friends growing up?" He meant that. He meant that.
And yeah, I did this to them.
Yeah. And I'm just like, this is all everything I ever imagined it would be.
Yes.
Wow, what a wonderful thing we've done.
Oh boy.
All right, Jeff Grubb, you're up.
Yeah, let's go with a hat box, please.
Okay. This message is for Jan. This is Alice in Los Angeles. On the Bombcast, you are insisting that a box had to be square-shaped, and I have two words for you. Hat box. That's right, a hat box. Like if you bought your lady friend a nice hat in a hat box, then you would know that hat boxes typically are cylindrical. And so a box can be cylindrical. And how are you going to go to the Kentucky Derby with your lady friend without her having a nice fascinator or a nice hat? Cut the check, Jan. Cut the check.
The only hats that are around anymore are baseball hats, and they just sit on a shelf by themselves. So there's not even like hat boxes
were around like during the Depression. It's
right.
Like, if we said lady friend,
he
should have been saying like for your dame, for your best gal.
Yeah,
like it was. You have to be talking about a lady from the 40s.
Well, then here, let me just disprove his whole point. When was the last time any of you saw a hat box or were confronted by one?
Confronted by one in a dark alley.
When was the last time you were? When was the last time you
I
saw
think in,
a
like
hat
my
box?
mom's closet, like in the 80s or 90s.
Okay.
I'm friends with theater people, so that it's hard.
Did you see one? Did you see one?
Yeah,
I've seen one. There might be one in my house.
It wasn't a hat box. It was like a hat, like you know the not the sleeves, but for like nice jackets, you'll put them in like the coat hanger sleeve apparatus. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
I'm visualizing what you're talking
It's
about.
like more bag than box. A garment bag.
Also, a garment bag, nice. Yes.
But for a hat.
Also, this person who's calling up, did we not like immediately pivot into this very specific exact conversation?
Yeah,
about
I said hat
boxes?
box that moment. Yes, I did.
Which
say
is
hat
like,
box.
which is like, I'm just imagining the scenario where this person like hit pause.
Yeah, but
and yeah, okay, that's what it is.
I've definitely done that before.
Okay,
so yes,
sure. I just want to work that out. Okay, very good.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
I guess like a Domino's pizza box is not quite a square or a rectangle because it's like folded like a bag.
Yeah, but those corners that come off, like, don't we like?
I guess it's
in my
more
mind
square.
that's just them saving cardboard, right? Like, I don't know.
It's more square than octagon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is octagonal though.
yeah, but I still look at it. I'm like,
if you're saying letter of the law, yes, but from a distance looking at it, it would read as a square.
Stop sign. It's a stop sign.
Not really.
stop signs got even sides.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't know. To me,
There's no way to
spiritually,
look.
it's a box square. It's a
There's no
square.
way to know. Is how we'll have to leave it.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah.
Jan, in your tour of white culture, after you've gone apple picking, you must then attend the Kentucky Derby.
Oh man,
No,
guys,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna feel safe at either of these things.
Yeah, no, definitely not the Kentucky Derby, but apple picking is I think safe.
100%.
You're
You go
gonna
to the
tell
Kentucky
them-
Derby. Someone's gonna ask you to like, hey, aren't you supposed to be back with my horse? Someone's gonna assume that you were supposed to be working with them. Like, so
The same
yeah.
thing would happen at a fruit picking place, guys. Let's be real.
Boy.
Yeah.
Where's the lie?
Yeah.
That's so good. Jan,
Yes.
you make us laugh so much. We love you so much.
That's what I try to do.
You pick the next voicemail, buddy.
I'm also Jewish.
Oh wow.
Hi guys, this is Mike from Austin. I called last week about the edible and going to Taco Bell. I didn't end up going to Taco Bell. Doesn't matter. I answered in the chat last week. What's important now is fuck you, Jeff Bakalar. I like you. You're Jewish. You like the devils just like me. I'm also Jewish. But Figment fucking rules. I lost my Figment doll on the big Epcot ball ride when I was like 7 and cried until my dad ran and bought a new one, thinking that they had gotten it off the ride. My parents revealed that to me later, and I thought it was really cute that they did that, but apparently I was such a pain in the ass. But Jeff Bakalar, fuck you. Figment's amazing. Bye, I love y'all.
Hey,
Am I
what
going to
happened with
regret
Figment?
asking what is Figment?
So Figment
He's a
is
dragon.
He's this dragon who like
From
only
what?
lives in this one very specific spot in
It's a
Epcot.
Disney thing, Dan.
Okay. He
it's
was not in the movie?
I don't know. Maybe.
I have no
No,
idea.
I think he's a park
I don't
only
care.
dude.
Yeah, he's
He's a-
definitely a park dude.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
I called him Budget Spyro. Like he's
This guy sucks.
You're not wrong.
Figment's
really
fine.
stupid.
And look,
Becco,
caller.
you're right.
Well, look, caller. I look. First off, caller. There's a lot of Jewish people in New Jersey who like the Devils. I just want you to let you know that we're not that unique. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I used to have a really big soft spot for Figment. I as well had a Figment stuffed animal growing up. I was really probably saying that more to get a rise out of Mike Minotti. I'm not walking this back. I still stand by what I said. But hey, what are you gonna do? I mean, you know, Figment's just like it's not a lot going on anymore. You know, he's in his golden years now. He's past his prime.
There were people
know?
that were lining up for hours for that Figment popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, you know, Figment sometimes also reminds me of like one of the characters from that show, Dinosaurs, as well.
Oh, okay.
I could
Definitely
see
looks
that.
like that.
No,
yeah.
I
thank
could
you
see
then.
that. Yes.
That show terrified me.
Yeah,
I
that show was
loved it.
fucked up. But
Loved
it was
it.
pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. First appearance, 1983. Almost the same age as Figment, guys. Pretty fucked up.
I was shocked at first because I put Figment popcorn bucket onto eBay, and then the first result is $450.
Jeez.
But that's like a crazy buy it now.
It's a crazy. It's It's also bedazzled.
All right. Yeah, Figment's like he's like 90s troublemaker, where by today's standards is like the least threatening thing you could possibly wish for.
Like a Dennis the Menace. I guess it'd be more Bart Simpson. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Dennis Leary for some reason.
I mean, he was kind of a troublemaker, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He had a whole song about being an asshole.
That's true. You're not wrong.
And Caller / Minotti, they haven't been too nice to Figment either. You go to Epcot, you go on the Figment thing, that ride hasn't been updated in God knows how long. So it's not like they're really putting Figment in prime real estate. They're not really shining a big spotlight on the guy either. So it can't just be me who thinks this way about the guy. Right?
He was in that new Disney racing game. Oh,
boy.
Fucking Christ.
All right.
He's like, I just rubbed the genie's lamp and look what happens.
Yeah.
We knew this was going to happen.
All right, look, they just introduced.
Oh, you got.
He must have driven through a tunnel or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
bad reception.
Yeah.
I do want to hear what he had to say, but I guess I'm
you
not going
don't.
to ruin the joke. Okay.
You could guess.
Yeah, he'll tell me. He'll have to tell me offline.
He was the Figment was in the racing game recently, so and he was like a big deal there. That's how I found out about Figment. Is that happened, and then Mike Minotti got very excited. I'm like, oh, this must be a Parks thing, and then I looked away.
I feel like
If only we could know what Mitch had to say about it. But.
In a world
seems
where
impossible.
maybe like Mike gets like just like the wires get crossed and he gets really upset, I could see him becoming like a J. Jonah Jameson type for Dan, just like slamming his desk, cigar in his mouth.
He's a menace.
By the way, Mike just said, I was talking for so long. He didn't realize it.
That's awesome. You know what's
That's the
funny?
best case scenario right
Yes,
there.
that is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Marty, all right. But what's funny is, we hear the Discord hang up noise, right? But that doesn't
Yeah,
go
you
out.
didn't hear it.
That's really, that's the kicker, though.
Oh, boy.
We got to figure out. Sorry, Mike. You'll have to just you have to leave a voicemail, I guess, if you want to speak to this. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, we got a whole
You know the
system
number,
here, yeah.
707 exit blue.
You know how it works. This ain't your first day. Dan Reichert,
Oh.
have at it.
Bar.
Oops.
Bar, Berjan. Bar, Berjan. Bar, Berjan.
I was gonna send this to him, but he's not a barber anymore. He's not.
Yeah, he wouldn't know who it's addressed to.
Yeah.
He'd be
Yeah,
like,
it'd be
"I don't
very,
get this."
very confusing for him.
Yeah.
I was literally singing that song this morning, Barbara Jan, while I was making a grilled cheese sandwich.
What?
There's something about it, something very catchy about the idea of Barbara Jan still. Wait, Jan, if you feel comfortable, what is his future?
Who knows?
That's even better. I want it to be mysterious.
It's up to him. It's up to Jan, the taller of the two.
Oh man, we got a Figment emoji now.
I figured out how to add emojis, and it's all over for everybody now.
Oh no.
There's Figment.
Yeah, all you really need
Okay.
to do is just send any of us like a PNG of that's 32 by 32.
Yeah, 32 by 32. Yep.
Which is just not enough, by the way.
I tried to do a long one. I guess I did it. I guess I successfully did do a long one. Never mind. I got it eventually.
You got
The
a long
yeah.
boy?
I got the yeah in there.
Did a little
From the,
long boy?
Yeah, what's that? From the We Use social network. There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
The Meverse.
The Meverse. Thank you.
There's
that's
too
cool.
many.
Good for you.
There's so many.
Yeah,
of these.
there's a couple. I'm gonna put
We
more on
got a
Twitch here.
handful. Yeah.
All right, it's my turn, and I'm going to choose. Maybe it's a chowder.
I don't know if we want to get into this, guys.
Hi,
Whoa, whoa.
Dumpers. This is Nate from Tulsa. I'm driving, so if you can't hear me, I apologize, but this is devastatingly important. I was eating soup earlier, and I felt like it had too much stuff in it, and it was really more of a stew.
Mhm.
But then I thought, maybe it's a chowder. What's the difference between a soup, a stew, and a chowder? Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Okay.
So I don't know
Okay.
how to separate a stew and chowder. Like, I don't
Okay.
know how to
My
do that.
feeling is a stew. Sorry, Jan,
No, Dan, please.
I was going to say, stew to me in my head, my only frame of reference is Arrested Development, and it definitely sounded like Carl Weathers was just wanting like to throw a bunch of shit in a pot. It's just like, here's just a bunch of like, oh, you throw that, you got a stew going, you know? Like, it's just like, you just throw a bunch of bullshit into a pot and it makes a stew. Chowder, I've only ever heard of in the context of clam chowder, so that's the only way I ever think of that. And then a soup is just like a wet bowl of kind of food.
You know, you're not wrong, Dan.
Yeah, that sounds right.
You're pretty on the money there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
If you ordered a soup and someone brought you something that was technically a chowder, would you, 1, notice, and 2, care?
I've maybe had 2 soups in my life, so I can't even picture a world in which I
Why the fuck do I even have? Why do I even try? Why do I even try to
It's funny that sometimes you don't know.
You
like,
had more than 2 soups.
Chowders have cream. Chowders have cream.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh, Figment with the chime in. Chowders have cream, huh? All of them?
I've had tomato soup. I've had chicken noodle soup. I think that's all I've had.
Wait, you're okay. 2 kinds of soups, or
that's
literally
okay.
2 bowls of soup in your
No,
entire
I've had
life, Dan?
numerous-
Because it's hard to tell with you.
Well, I avoided tomato soup my whole childhood because I don't like tomatoes. But then I had it was like a free cafeteria situation at the dorm. And so, not free, you pay for it, but it's like all you can eat. And my friends were like, try tomato soup. You don't, and I was like, oh, what if I don't like it? Well, you're already paid for it. You know, it's just this is a no risk situation. And I tried it, and tomato soup was very good. Do it with some grilled cheese, do it with some oyster crackers. Great stuff. And just throw just handfuls of cheese in there, which is a good time. But chicken noodle soup I only had when I was a kid, and tomato soup I only had as an adult. And then, so I've only ever had one soup at a time in my life.
Okay.
Only one soup has been in my life at a time.
You've had ramen.
Let me
You had
get
ramen
let me
literally
get this
with
out
us.
of my
That's
brain.
not
Yeah,
soup.
let me
Let me get
That's
this out of my
soup.
brain.
That's not
Jan,
soup.
shoot.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm going to shoot with you straight here, guys. All right. Think of wrestling as a greater soup, right?
I always
Okay.
do.
And then
Professional
chowder
wrestling is the soup.
Exactly. Think of ramen. You may not think of it as soup, but it's in there because ramen is similar to like New Japan wrestling. It
Sure,
falls
of course.
underneath it. And it's like, I'm not normally with it, but like, yeah, that's
No.
wrestling. And then,
New Japan Wrestling is clearly wrestling. Like ramen is not a soup.
but
Like,
there's
okay,
a lot of
let me-
liquids in it, though,
Ramen's
Dan.
a soup.
No, let me explain why I feel strongly that ramen is not a soup. Because all the ramen I had growing up, I didn't like. You would see. I felt like the flavor packet would not adhere to the noodles if they were, because like you'd read the instructions and it would like not tell you to drain the noodles. So like I was like, I don't want a big wet bowl. I would strain it so it's just noodles, and then I would put all the flavor crystals on the wet noodles, and they would stick.
Oh, okay,
and it would
because
be
you
so
did it
potent.
wrong. It's not soup. Okay, yeah, totally.
No, I did it. I wanted to actually taste the flavor. I didn't want it just floating around in weird liquid that's surrounding my noodles. I want it on the noodles.
It's nice to want things, Dan. What does that have to do with the definition of ramen?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Ramen isn't always soup, because I had a lot of ramen, but it definitely wasn't soup. It was wet, but it wasn't submerged.
This is weird.
You had the noodles. But,
Yeah,
wait,
noodles aren't soup.
Yeah. The way you ate it wasn't soup. You're
Yeah, but
right. How
chicken
do I-
noodle
Thank you.
soup.
So all the ramen I've ever had was not soup. Thank you.
But chicken noodle soup has noodles in it as well, and that's soup in name.
But the whole point of no, because it's not a flavor packet situation. Like chicken noodle soup, that is what it comes out of the can like that. You're not supposed to strain it. Yeah.
But like when we
You're
were
not supposed
little
to strain
ramen
either.
when we were little
Yeah,
ramen
it's much better
goblins.
that way. Okay, well, let me
Not
clarify
much
this.
better that way.
It is. You taste the flavor. It's not just floating around. It's stuck. All the flavor is stuck to the noodle. And Mitch
Ramen
did
goblin,
say,
ramen goblin.
yes. Mitch said that I had a soupy ramen in front of him. Yes, I used to give people a lot of shit if they got fancy ramen. I was like, it should be 60 cents. It shouldn't be. You paid $12 for a bowl of ramen. That's insane. No, I learned that real
Good
ramen,
ramen,
like,
real fucking
like,
good.
It
Yeah.
turns out it kicks ass. It's extremely good. It is worth it.
But
Um,
that has more liquids in it than what you would.
There's
make
too
at
much
home.
matter. There's too much matter in ramen for it to be a soup.
What a weird way to criticize something.
Matter.
Too much matter. Too many atoms in there.
All right.
Too many mollies
There's too
in
much
there.
stuff. If I can hold most of it in my
mollies.
hand, it's not a soup.
Okay.
It's such a freaking futile argument. It's just like, what are we doing?
What if mashed potatoes are a little bit runnier and like they're a little bit more goopy than like thick?
I'm throwing it in the trash.
Fair.
All right. I refuse to go any further with this. We'll go to chat for the
I
next
hated
one.
every second of that. Clearly, I hated that.
It was painstaking. Nugget
Just answering
guy.
questions here.
Yeah.
Hey, Dumpers. It's Alvin the Nugget guy here. So my wife just told me she thinks Naruto is about basketball players because all the guys on the poster wore tracksuits. What's the worst you've ever gotten something wrong from a poster or trailer? See you.
Okay,
Good question.
I didn't hear the question because I was obsessed with someone referring to themselves as the Nugget guy. I'm assuming that they called him before and asked like a Nugget related question.
Yes.
But, okay. But deciding now I'm the Nugget guy, that's presumptive, right? Do we refer to them as the Nugget guy?
They were at the PAX panel, right?
Okay.
And they called in about...
They bring the nuggets?
No.
That's
They
right. Okay.
called in and did try to eat 100 nuggets for their bachelor party. And then they happened to be in the front row as we were doing the voicemail dump truck at PAX.
Okay. Now officially, definitely the Nugget guy then.
Yeah.
All right. I've moved on.
Your name is no
Congrats.
longer Alvin. It's Nugget.
No.
Congrats.
Nugget guy.
Nugget guy.
Tell your wife that.
I'd say the movie Pig, because the trailer and the poster and just the, like, if you just read like the one sentence, synopsis or, the tagline type stuff, it's like you think it's going to be John Wick. You think it's going to be Nicolas Cage. Oh, they took his pig. Now he's going to kill them all. And that is not what that movie is. I won't spoil anything. It's much more interesting than that, actually. So, yeah.
Okay.
Top 5 Nicolas Cage performance.
I agree
I still
with
haven't
that.
seen it. I need to check that out.
It's excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have a good one for this. You
Yeah,
guys?
the question is like, what movie confused you between the poster and the actual movie?
Like what you went in
Did you-
expecting from the poster.
Or did you like interpret a poster to mean it was about one thing and then found out, in fact, it was something?
I mean, the poster for Phantom Menace made it look like a good movie, and then it wasn't.
And you realize it's an amazing movie.
It's an amazing movie.
boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy.
I like it better than the other prequels.
I got a soft spot for Revenge of the Sith, though. I got a soft spot for the whole trilogy. It's because I'm a child.
You were just he's just a young boy.
He was just a boy. Yeah.
All right, very good. Man, oh man. Can't even think about those Star Wars movies and not just be like remembering I wanted my money back. All right. Jeff Grubb.
Yeah.
We'll do one more with you and see how many more we can do.
Sure. Let's go with 4 kids.
Spindrift is sparkling water for kids. That's all.
Well, then I'm a fucking child. Okay.
Okay. I'm not big on the sparkling waters, but I think I should be. So you guys all seem to recommend Spindrift.
Yeah,
I like another one on my
You
list.
literally have Spindrift on your person.
Yeah.
We were, I feel like this channel, this broadcast, all of us were on that Spindrift train very early.
Yeah, I do remember you guys making references for a very long time to Spindrift.
All of that stuff, the canned seltzers and stuff, they are a nice option if you like. It used to just be soda all the time for me, and like I've like Polar, LaCroix, Bubbly, all that stuff is good. It's a better option, but Spindrift is the one where it's like, oh, this actually like tastes good. Like, I don't feel like I'm
carbonated is it?
It's pretty
fully
carbonated. Yeah.
It's
You know?
like
Okay, but are you guys all
carbonated.
drinking it during the show and you're not like burping like crazy?
Yeah, I mean, you develop a way to kind of
Yeah, I think I have a
disguise
weakness.
those.
Yeah, I think-
It
okay,
goes out of my
Dude,
ears, you know?
Here's caller. Here's why you're wrong. If it were for kids, it would have added sugar. It would have calories beyond reason.
Well,
Wait,
here's the
these-
thing. A
these
lot of them
drinks
don't have
don't.
any calories. I think the reason this tastes better is there are some, and it's always like a weird number. Like this has 17, like
Yeah,
when you have
it's
like
got 4 fucking calories.
Exactly.
Who
I got
cares?
3.
Yeah,
Yep,
who
see,
gives a
it's
shit?
weird. It's weird with that.
It's not
But
weird.
and there's a little bit of
It's-
sugar.
It's
There's
the
a little bit of
actual
sugar.
juice.
Mhm.
Which,
got the
Which one
juice.
has sugar in yours? I'm drinking the lime. It's got no sugar.
I got 3 grams.
17 calories of sugar? No. What's the first ingredient? Or like how far
Carbonated
before you
water.
get to fructose?
Carbonated water, then
Is there
grapefruit
fructose?
juice, then orange juice, then lemon juice, then hibiscus. That's
Grapefruit
it.
juice
no-
will have a little bit of fructose in it. So
Yeah, it
that's
says no
probably-
sugar
Exactly.
added.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no
not
sugar
added.
Right, okay.
And 17? Who gives a shit?
Listen,
right?
I have no frame of reference. What do you think he means when he says this one's for kids and which
I don't-
one is for adults?
Oh, because this has juice in it.
Is that why?
Yeah.
But it's real juice. It's not like it's artificial juice flavor. It's not like we're drinking fucking Kool-Aid. I mean, caller, I'm upset if you can't tell.
No, I'm
Right?
fully on
What-
the Spindrift train. It's
What
the best
are
one.
we doing? What are we doing here? How's it for kids? How's it for kids?
And you know what? I tried going back to LaCroix, whatever we call it, right?
Dog
it tasted
shit.
weird. It tasted too chemically.
Kind of flavorless and yeah. I'm with you.
We have a garage fridge, and it's basically my wife has it packed, literally packed with drinks like this. I'll go see if there's a Spindrift out there, and I'll give it a try, and I'll report next week what I
Please.
think.
Great. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, oh God, I just really wish we did something more important with some kind of partnership with this brand early on.
We should.
All I'm saying though is like the whole kid thing is so beyond me. Like, what do you like? Where's
Is
that
it
come
because it reminds you of the innocence or something of drinking juice?
Back when you used to feel something, back when you were alive.
Just seems to me like the Spindrift people were like, hey, you know what? All this other shit tastes like garbage. What if it didn't? You know?
So again, like which way? Maybe I missed it. Which one's supposed to be for adults?
I guess non-Spindrift.
I guess
Just
like
all the other ones.
Yeah, I guess some like clown seltzer bullshit. I don't like.
There's like
what
my wife has the bubbly one, and I always think of Michael Bublé, and that makes me happy because
Sure.
Bublé's great. Yeah.
Wait,
Voice of an angel.
Yeah.
Sean says this cements the GB versus Kind of Funny feud. Spindrift versus LaCroix.
Yeah, because Tim
Kidding?
is the LaCroix
Kidding
Poppy.
me? You
Yeah.
kidding me? Are
Tim
you
Geddes is the
kidding me?
LaCroix Poppy.
It's not
What's
even
Poppy?
a competition.
I think it's like a Zaddy
Oh boy.
or Daddy,
It's
That's
not
already
even
not a real word.
competition.
but Hispanic, I think. So Poppy.
Oh, probably like PAP. I like Eddie Guerrero.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
exactly.
Oh, I see. I thought you were saying POPPY, like the NXT performer. Okay, the musician. Yes, of
No.
course. Okay.
No.
It's like someone who's seen only in black and white their whole life. And then one day an apple gets tossed and it's red and they're like, "Oh, what is color?"
I am
That's
the
what
color
it's
red
like.
in a sea of black and white. Yeah.
That is what it's like.
That's what
Get
Spindrift
with
is.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We've just described the experience.
Hey.
Jan,
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to say when you go to your Costco and you get the variety pack of Spindrift versus LaCroix, I prefer the flavors that are provided in the Spindrift package.
Can you say the name of that store again, please?
Costco.
Costco.
have you been saying the wrong accent this whole time, Dan?
Wait. Is that a bit?
No. Why is everything a bit with you, dude?
Is this a work? Oh, sorry, work.
I can't do it.
Somebody told me I
got
said
a really good
Breaking Bad
clipboard at my
wrong.
Costco.
Somebody said I said Breaking Bad wrong. I said like, oh yeah, I watched an episode of Breaking Bad. It's like it's not Breaking Bad, it's Breaking Bad. It's like what?
Okay,
Breaking
that's
Bad.
fucking stupid. Like, yeah, I get, but no, come on, that's fucking stupid.
I say Costco because when I go to the automated teller or like the self-serve self-checkout, the voice will always go, "Thanks for shopping at Costco."
Oh, okay.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Before you heard that, did you say it that way?
No, I said Costco like a normal person.
Okay.
Oh, Jan, we had him.
All
We
is
had
forgiven.
him.
All is forgiven.
I
Yes.
did for a while say polish hot dogs though because I was very confused.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
All is-
Yeah,
R.I.P.
I got some Polish dogs upstairs. I'm very excited about. Gonna grill those up.
We had him, Jan. We had him real nice.
I know I couldn't let it go.
Had him real. We had a big fish on the line there.
Black leather couch.
Hey, Dumpers. I was calling because I was wondering what kinds of things around now are we going to see in an episode of American Pickers in like 30 or 40 years? Like, are we going to see the bang bus in some abandoned farmhouse or a black leather couch in someone's basement? I was just curious. Just let me know. Thanks. Bye.
Just porn set decoration.
Okay,
Is that
so
it?
I'm going to read this explanation. You guys tell me this. The American Pickers are on a mission to recycle America, even if it means diving into countless piles of grimy junk or getting chased off a gun-wielding homeowner's land. So they're just like reclaiming
The dumpster
old
diving
shit.
show?
Kind of sounds like it. Maybe like going to like one of those places where you take trash or whatever, but like not
dump?
like the landfill. Yeah, dump. Well, not just a dump. There's like a
Like an
a yard,
upcycle center
a junkyard,
kind of place?
a junkyard.
Junkyard,
Excuse me.
okay.
Yes, yeah.
I thought
I
they
don't
were
know.
like antiquers though.
That's Pawn Stars.
Oh, I got my
How
pickers.
how many seasons do you think American Pickers, which I am pretty sure none of us have ever watched,
No.
How many
think
seasons?
I caught like
do
a
you think?
minute of it when it was first starting because I was watching some. I think I was watching MythBusters, and then
Well,
that was getting advertised.
So here's what you got to do when you want to answer this kind of question. Okay.
Okay.
You got to think of like diners, drive-ins, and dives because
You have
that
to.
show is
You have to think about
inexplicably on like season 68.
We were in Seattle, and Mike was like, "Well, there's cable. He doesn't have cable, so he used to put on the Food Network." He's like, "I used to watch this 10 years ago, and every show that came on, it was the same people that were doing Food
Yes.
Network 10 years ago. They have no new talent. It's just the same people rearranged like fucking Taco Bell."
Yes. And it's pretty much just that show. Like I think 12 hours of their broadcast day is Triple D.
Well, don't forget about Guy's grocery games.
Okay. I thought we were going to forget about the Barefoot Contessa here, guys.
No, still doing. I'm going to say 17 seasons, and I think that might be low.
I'll say 35.
Okay, Dan.
I saw in the chat, so I can't.
Okay. So Triple D, by the way, has 42 seasons of television.
Whoa! Do they do like they do multiple seasons
multiple
per
a
year?
year, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I don't think I've ever seen Guy Fieri in motion.
He seems like a likable guy. I turned around a guy.
The pendulum goes
I've seen
back and forth
pictures.
on him.
I could point him out in a police lineup, but I don't think I've ever seen like a moving image of Guy Fieri.
That's okay. He doesn't actually move a lot. He's just sort of.
He just stands by and someone goes, "Fuck,
He
that's
does.
good."
It's like, yeah.
He's like Jericho now, waiting for the hot tag. Like,
Wait, what?
Divorcing
I'm trying to
Jericho.
understand this analogy.
Divorcing Jericho from his like outside stuff, just as a performer.
Wrestler Chris
Yes.
Jericho, not Chris Irvine. Yes. Okay.
Yes. American Pickers has 24 seasons.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah. I do enjoy watching that show. As
someone that
dives,
that
drives,
works
whatever.
on a reality show
Yeah.
semi-similar to this, it just baffles me that like, man, there was actual education happening there. How come y'all got canceled?
I know.
Versus this.
Yep.
Dude, it's
Could've
no
had an
surprise.
empire.
Like you put that on American cable, and it's going to do real well.
Who has cable here?
I do.
I have YouTube TV.
Yeah, I have
So
YouTube TV, which is essentially
YouTube
that.
TV. If that counts,
It
then
is.
yeah.
That
It
counts.
does. I think it
because
counts.
it's
Pretty
cable.
much counts.
Okay, so we all have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have YouTube TV. Yeah.
It's great.
Okay. So when you guys just want to put something on, like say you're in the mood, and not to say you are, but if you ever are in that mood, what do you put on? Because I just put on Sports Center. I just put on sports. Mike was putting on the Food Network. So it's like, and I'm like, I would never do that. I would just put on Sports Center. But I have nothing against the Food Network, but it's not my default. Like, do you guys have a default?
I would put on the Food Network.
Food Network? Your question has forced me to cancel YouTube TV.
Because you don't have a default.
I think
you know what?
maybe like Cartoon
Actually,
Network. I don't know.
Sean is right. Wherever Seinfeld is, which is probably just TBS.
TBS, yeah. But now that that's on Netflix, it's so accessible.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can watch a ton of Seinfeld that way.
I've never just put a channel on YouTube
Okay.
TV. I mainly just use it for like, I couldn't watch Dynamite Live last night, so when I got home, I watched it.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I use it for.
I honestly just use it for during the hockey season.
Same.
And
That's
not
that's the
even
reason
for my
I just
local.
got it back because of hockey
Yeah.
and football.
Yeah, not even for local either. Just because there's so much
The
hockey
TNT
on
games,
nationally
yeah.
now. Yeah, and maybe like live events. I guess the zero live events I watch every year. I don't know.
A lot of people are saying in chat, NHK World, which is a good one, but that's you get that terrestrial. You can get that over usually from having
What's
your antenna.
NHK?
It's Japanese. It's a Japanese state television. Yes, Nippon. I don't know exactly what it stands for, but it's a Japanese television channel, and they know it broadcasts here, so it's like a lot of the stuff is either translated or
That's cool.
subtitled. It will have like live sumo on at like 2 a.m. It's
That's
pretty cool. Yeah,
I'm into that. All right, good to know. Yeah, I guess maybe it's just a Jeopardy subscription at this point for me. I don't know exactly what it is, but all right, very good. Did we answered that? We did.
I don't think we did.
Fuck. What's
What
gonna
was the
get picked
fucking
from
question?
American Pickers from stuff from today? Like, what are they gonna get
right.
other than the bang
A
bus?
steel-
That's the obvious answer.
A Steel Battalion controller.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Holding onto that with an icy grip.
Someone else's.
For my cold dead hands.
12-foot skeletons. A lot of 12-foot
Sure.
skeletons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I think a lot of like stickers with words, like inspirational quotes.
Lots of
you
like
know?
wood cursive words.
Yeah.
I see a lot of that in the
Yeah.
Midwest.
Oh,
when
Like
you go to
all
like
the
your
home
aunt's
goods
house.
bullshit.
You know?
Yeah,
You like walk into someone's house and it's like,
love or whatever.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know, look, you want to have a couple of those in your house, that's fine. But like when it's like literally taking up every fucking spot in your kitchen.
Mike's right. The Firefall bus that they used to take, the Factor or Red 5 studio used to take to PAX to talk about their game Firefall. Yeah, that's a good one, Mike.
Oh, I don't even remember this thing. That's
The like
wild.
sweet tooth that they would bring to like the Twisted Metal 2012 Sony presser. Yeah. Where's that? I should buy that.
Yeah,
I should buy the sweet tooth. The shoot sweet tooth.
Let's call Jim Ryan, see if we can get it.
Jim?
Jim.
Oh,
someone
All
is
right.
gonna like in the post-apocalyptic world. Someone is gonna find the giant smackdown fist, and I just can't wait for
I
that.
have seen that. I have been in the warehouse and it's sitting in a warehouse in Norwalk, Connecticut. I toured there. I saw all of the caskets Undertaker's ever used.
Man.
They have all that shit. I stood next to the fist. It's big. It's a big fist.
It's a big fist.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think now that they have the new ownership, they will be less precious with that stuff, and that stuff might get forgotten about? Basically,
that's a
asking,
worry.
is now the time to do the heist of the big fist?
It's always time to do
I mean,
heist.
I know
Feel
that's
it.
not a public play. I know where it is. That's in my GPS history.
All right.
Okay.
And this won't be evidence either.
Okay.
Great.
No.
Hey, when this gets played in court, I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They told
for
me to
Dan
pick
to go to
apples,
jail for
sir.
that. Oh, would just be chef's kiss.
For stealing
right?
Triple H's Shao Kahn throne and strapping it at the top of my car.
Speaking of like doing things illegal, can you guys believe that Mike Minotti threatened Jimmy Carter? I still
He did. He threatened a living president on our
still not
content.
over that.
Yeah.
It's still not over that.
Jesus.
I don't know that story. I don't know that story.
We're
But
just
you
telling
don't
the
want to be
truth.
involved because you don't want the Secret
It's better
Service to
that
come to
you
your
don't.
house and ask about it.
I want to be able to, recuse
Yeah,
myself.
Major Mitch Tolkoto did this.
Oh, Captain.
It's like
my
Ed Harris
Captain.
in The Rock.
This
Major
is
Mitch
why
is
I
our
want-
Francis X. Hummel.
Yeah, this is what kind of why I want AI. I just want to go to AI, be like, replace Ed Harris with
Yeah.
Mike Minotti.
Minotti.
Go.
Minotti doing the speech about like, oh, they used to call Washington and Jefferson traitors. Now they call them patriots.
Yeah.
They used to say Figment sucked.
Who's right about that? All right, Dan, you're up.
Oh, producer tags.
Hey, Dumpers, it's RJ from Tampa. I hate producer tags. Nobody cares whether Avi's on the drums. Anyways, what would your producer tags be? For me, I'd have like a 5-second clip.
Oh, okay.
Of a
Let
total
me
orgasm.
educate, guys. Let
All
me
right,
educate.
love you. Bye.
A producer
What's this?
tag is like in a hip hop song when there'll be like a random ad lib at the beginning of the song to identify who produced it.
Oh, like a splash screen almost?
Yeah,
I
like
feel
a like a
Jay Z
like a-
used to do this with Kanye. Some like old Jay Z songs would say
Yeah.
Kanye at the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah, okay. All right.
like he'd go
Is it-
Kanye to the
yeah.
So it's like it's a sound bite.
like if Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Yeah? No?
So it's a sound bite?
Exactly. Like DJ
Got it.
Khaled basically.
Got it. Okay. Mine would
Mike
just
Will
be, who's
made it.
hungry?
Oh, sorry, my bad. It just auto-played the next video, and that was just 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by a dodgeball sound effect. What is this video?
That's
so weird.
That's
Should
Grubs.
I just let it go? Should I just let it go?
Sure.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
That makes
What?
sense for the rest of the show.
Okay.
here.
Good sound. I forget.
Yeah.
I don't think about dodgeball sounds enough. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
we
good.
We should play dodgeball.
We
What would
I
your
would
producer
love
tag
to.
be?
No rules, just full on beaning in the face.
No, there's rules in dodgeball. What do you mean?
Okay,
No,
did you guys ever play dodgeball where you catch it, the person that threw it is out?
Of course.
Yes,
of course.
that's the rules. But,
But then
Dan
you can
doesn't
get
want
back
to play
in. You
those
can get
rules.
back in. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
because in PE when that happened and you tried to catch it, you were out. And I was like,
No, you were playing some
that's a you,
horse
that's-
shit.
when I
just
watched
a-
the documentary with Vince Vaughn, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this rule?
Oh yeah, you learned a
You
lot
need
from
that
that.
risk reward. You like you
It's like
need
league play. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what that ranked. When people used to come to my Burger King that I worked with, and my friends wanted free food and wanted extra stuff on there, they would say, "Can I get it grub style?" Because everyone in the restaurant, I wasn't on the thing. So but I was making the burgers, but it all came over the speaker, so I could hear it, and I'd be like, okay, I'll try to hook him up. And so that's what my producer tag would be like, serving it up Grub style or something really cheesy like that.
That's also a T-shirt. That's a lot of things right there.
Exactly. Yes.
It's a way of life.
That's right. That's right. It's a sexual maneuver. Definitely.
I want that in like graffiti writing as well.
Yes,
Ooh,
I can totally not do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grub can attest to this, but I think all PAX weekend, I would occasionally just like let out a, just because I was just so tired. And I think mine would just be that.
It's good. Yeah. I remember we were going right through the lobby and you did that. And I was just like, fucking A, Jan, let's go.
Why not just be like a Tim Allen grunt?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's weird. I guess I like Who's Hungry, but
okay.
I guess if we're going Grub
the
style,
backlash could be feed me more.
Beast mode activated.
Beast mode.
Oh hell yeah! Giant Bomber's kind of funny in dodgeball.
Yep, we'll do it.
Come on. Although I don't think I could ever throw a ball at Snowbike Mike.
No, ever. I couldn't.
He would definitely be able to throw it at us. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just all go for Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How many? What's the regulation dodgeball teams? Is it just as many as you can fit?
Yeah, I guess it's got to be
even
even
on both sides,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So like, what? Who's on the team? Who's on the GB team?
Us and what? Minotti?
Yeah.
I think
yeah. We'll throw
how many
Tam
do they
Lucy.
have? Yeah, Tam Lucy. Like we could go. As
They
high
would both
as,
be a lot better than Minotti. Yeah.
Oh, I think you do 6 people is probably
6?
like I don't know what kind of yeah.
I feel like Mitch playing dodgeball would be a lot of like like a lot of
Yeah, but I'm confident he could catch a couple.
Yeah.
I think he would just kind of like fetal position. I
He
think.
says, "Oh my God, it's a middle school gym all over again."
Oh no. Okay, sorry.
Dan
you've been
immediately
cut.
turned it into a bully.
I got picked last
You've been
every
cut.
fucking time in every sport.
I have no idea about Mike's athletic prowess. I have zero idea. I have no clue.
Really?
He's really short, so it'd be harder to hit him. He's
I'm
like
not going to assume
5'5".
things, but
No, Minotti's not short, right?
He's like 4.5 feet.
Shouts out to our short kings.
You've met him, Dan.
Yeah, I've never seen him in the flesh.
Hey, Bilbo Baggins.
I met him and he mentioned that people are usually surprised that he's a normal human height.
He's a tall boy, right?
He's
You're
one
the
versus one.
1v1 you. Yeah.
I will do that, and we will put it on the internet.
We can like make that happen.
Yeah,
we can just
yeah.
drive up to Minnesota and go do this.
Do it.
I'm gonna say I think we should probably get Emma on the team. I also don't know anything about her athletic prowess, but I feel like she'd call shots on the fly.
Yeah, exactly. She could be our Snowbike Mike, I think, in terms of
She'd be a real
bringing
motivator,
energy.
I think.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like she'd start cussing. I don't think I've heard Emma cuss, but she'd like start cussing us out, and it'd motivate us to be better. I'm like, oh, okay, coach.
Here's the problem. Paris Lily works out a lot.
I forgot about it too. Oh my God, it was so spread out.
Wait, let me look at the time. It was 4.5 minutes. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
That's
I'm
good.
worried
We just
about
need that
Paris. I think
playing
he
all the
would take
time.
us out. Yeah.
Yeah, that it's been every pod, the whole next bombcast.
Yeah. Never explain it though. Just let it go.
We should.
Oh man, YouTube's weird. I like it.
Man.
Oh, maybe
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, maybe we
You gotta
throw
do it.
Bailey on the team as well, and she would just insult the other team.
Oh,
Yeah.
like really
Perfect.
get under their skin.
Yeah, you can't dodge an insult.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah. Maybe this is like a PAX East event.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
I'd like that.
Holy fuckles. All
How
right.
do you
we'll
train
try
for
and-
dodgeball?
You
just
don't.
play a
You
lot
just
of
live your
dodgeball.
life. Yeah, I think you just live your life because anyone can just like do it.
Man, I want to.
Right?
I also want to play kickball. There's something
That's
like
fun.
there's something weird about an adult kickball team, and yet I
Yeah.
still want to do it.
I do too. I got friends that do it, and I'm intrigued.
That was such a huge thing when I was living in Hoboken. Was like, oh, you're like late 20s, early 30s. It's prime time for adult kickball.
Yeah, I mean, there's something super satisfying about having a human adult body and kicking one of those dodgeballs
Into orbit,
They're
yeah.
so they'll just fucking go off.
Yep.
So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I
want that
feel
for me.
like Grub and Tam would do like a father-son style Kamehameha with a dodgeball. Like,
Yes.
both of you would
He would
harness the
destroy
power.
people, yes, absolutely.
And, like, obliterate Greg Miller.
Yeah, he would die.
Yeah.
He'd be
I
fucking
feel
dead.
I feel like he go down fast and hard.
Yes, he's gonna permanent injury.
You know,
when James Caan gets shot by everyone in The Godfather, it'd just be like Miller just getting hit with the
just getting popped. It's getting popped from every which direction. Ooh.
Man, is Dodgeball going to have to be my new Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
boy.
I think so. Wow. Okay, I'm excited for this. Better start stretching now, Dan. Let's do it.
I'm good.
And if we lose that, we'll just play ice hockey.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a lot of fun, but we gotta go. We have lives. We have to leave and do what we need to do. Thank you so very much, Dan Reichert.
Anytime.
Thank you, Jeff Grubb.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Jan Ochoa. And thank you, chats. Thank you, callers. Again, 707 Exit Flu is our phone number. Please give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Check out the new shirt in the Giant Bomb store and all the good things over there. And we will see you all in your smiling faces this time next week. Bye-bye.
Yes! Yes!
I don't know how
Let
long
it
we can play this
play!
for.
Let it play!
On the podcast version, no, there's no rules there.
Oh, no.
Wait till he's in the show. Are you watching it?
We're all listening to it.
Okay.
Okay.
I like you. I like
You think this is on a karaoke machine somewhere?
Oh, definitely.
like to party with my peeps and cruising the creek. Call money on these crazy streets. Straight hustler. I'm all a scam man. I'm in it so low to the flow. Pick the pocket on a midget. Slick, shy, stop.